Alright, so what's up everybody, it's Mobility Matt with Tomorrow Mindset, and today I'm going to be bringing you a few variations of some push-ups. So we're going to start off very basic, and then we're going to make it harder and harder. Probably going to do about 5 to 7. So first, we're going to start off with making a basic movement harder, right? So we're going to do the push-ups on the knees. What I want you to do is, when you do push-ups on the knees, first bring the elbow back, right? You don't want to bring the elbows out all the way. You can have it at 45-degree angle, that's fine. But for now, we're going to focus on bringing the elbows back, right? So, we're going to come down slowly. Make sure you're squeezing your glutes and hamstrings. You don't have to go this slow. You can go 3 seconds down, 3 second hold, 3 seconds up. Here you want to hover so you're not on the ground, and then you want to drive through the palms into the elbows. Always drive from the midpoint. Come back up, squeeze the glutes and hamstrings. All right. Then we can get into the regular push-up. Here, protract the scapula. Same thing. Hover at the bottom. You can move left to right if you want. And then slowly come up. All right. So now next up, I'm gonna take these two same ones and I'm gonna switch them up. We're gonna do a mixture of isometrics and reps. So what I personally do when I'm doing whatever calisthenics, I do time under tension like we just did, and then I do the isometrics, which we're about to do, and then the reps at the end. But I do it all in one set. So here, come down to the slight bend, hold it, 1, 2, 3. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back here, 1, 2, 3, and then come up. All right, same thing here, slight bend, 1, 2, 3, halfway, 1, 2, 3, hover, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, halfway, 1, 2, 3, slight bend, 1, 2, 3. All right, so these are ways to get the most out of minimal effort or minimal equipment, minimal time, really just minimal everything with maximum effort. You want to put as much effort into this as you possibly can. You want to feel like after doing this, it's like, wow, what have I been missing this whole time? 2, I don't know if I want to do that again. I know when I when I do new things that make me feel like, you know, what do I want to do, or what is it that I completely lost my train of thought. But anyway, let's rewind that back. What I was saying was, what have I been missing? What is it that I can do better to elevate myself? And how can I do it at a fast rate? And, you know, just little things of that nature. So, excuse me. Alright, so now we're gonna get to the next one. So the next one here would be an assisted one arm, right? So you'll be back here, put the arm out, I'm usually on my fingers, and you want to come down. Alright, other side. So I did that one for reps because usually in the beginning a lot of people, can't really do a one-arm push-up, and I understand that because I want this to be more so for beginner or intermediate individuals. That's a way to help you getting to doing the one arm. Now you don't necessarily have to put your arm out that far. You can have it a lot closer as well. So, just be mindful of where you're at with it. You can modify and alter anything that I'm doing here. Also, another one, if you want to get into the shoulders, depending on how much into the shoulders you want to get, you want to get into the push-up here, right? And you want to bend the elbows back. Right? Or you can do time under tension, come down slow. Up. See, so there's many ways that you can take one push-up and turn it into a plethora of push-ups. You don't have to just focus on one thing, like push-ups for reps. Everybody wants to do reps and reps and reps and reps. That's fine and all, but one, you get tired of doing it. Two, after a certain amount of reps, like there was a time where I was doing 1,254 reps in 38 minutes, like a full reps, not those half reps you see on social media platforms. And I ended up getting golfer's elbow. So, because I was doing it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with the push-ups, and I was doing the same thing with the squats and lunges. So, you always want to be mindful of these things. And for me, longevity and preservation is everything. That's why I do mobility. All right, so that was about 4. I'm gonna give you 3 more. So this one here is gonna help you a lot with the hip. When you do a push-up, right? Push up and drive the leg forward. Now, if you can't do this, that's fine. Even if you can only come here, that's good. Like knee to elbow. All right. Here, it's fine. You can come up further, that's great. Here. 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 All right. That one, I don't really know what they call that, but I'll call it the push-up to lunge, I guess you could say. And then next I would say, let's see what's the next one. Tyson. Now with the Tyson, this will also work the shoulders from the side. So here you want to come down, up, bend the knees. You want to hover the knees a few inches off the ground. Come back. And you want to do it in a controlled motion. You don't want to do it fast. You want to be able to really articulate the muscles that are being used and understand them and build the neurological pathways. That's very important. That's one thing that a lot of people don't necessarily work on at all. They just want to pump out the reps. But the reps are not that important. Because if I do a 1 minute Tyson and you do 30 or 40 Tysons, I'm probably getting more activation than you are. Because I'm fully understanding and understanding the way the body's moving, building up the neurological pathways. You want to build it from a dirt road, or not even dirt road, from bushes everywhere to like a walked path, to a dirt road, stone road, to a one-way, two-way, all the way to a highway. You know, I'm talking about a 6-lane highway, not 6-lane on each side too, not just 3 and 3. So that's the type of understanding you want to have with the body. All right. So next up, we're gonna do the knee to elbow and knee to chest. All right. Which we kind of did the knee to elbow, so we're just gonna do knee to chest. So it'll be here, help with the core as well. So now, what I personally like to do is I like to incorporate as many muscles as I possibly can when it comes to doing any exercise, because like you said, we only have 24 hours a day, and many of us believe we don't have any time. So with the time we do have, then you want to put as much into it. So right there, not only am I working my chest, and I'm squeezing my glutes and hamstrings, so I'm working glutes and hamstrings, and then you want to get into a calf raise as well. There's that. So, and then you're incorporating the abs. So it's nice when you can get as many things as possible. In order to get your dream body, or whatever it is that you want to obtain, whatever you feel your dream body is, I would say working as many muscles as possible every day is the best way to do it. Now you want to start off gently, you want to start off small, don't go crazy, don't just, start doing everything you possibly can. Get 1% better every day. That's all you need to do. Don't over exaggerate, don't go too crazy, just take it one step at a time. Let's see what else. Another one that's good for people that people don't normally even think about are these. You want to do the tactical frog push-up here, all right? Because now what you're doing is you're helping open up the hips. Oh look, it's giving a Larry. Shark Tank. You'll definitely feel this opening up the hips. That honestly is probably one of my favorite ones. I like to do a lot of, I guess weird type of movements. But these are just the movements that we need in life, especially men that don't realize that they need to open up their hips. Men, what we need to realize is that for some reason, everything seems to be sexualized. So I'm going to put it in the context of, for men, when you're having sex, right, you're thrusting with your glutes and you're using your hips. So you need to be able to, one, open your hips, and you need to have strong glutes. So you need to make sure that you're working them. So those hip thrusts you see women doing, all those glute bridges and all that stuff, you should be doing that as well. You should probably be doing that more. So let's just put that there. And women, I'm pretty sure women, they already do it, so I don't even need to address that for them. All right, so we're gonna do one more. Last one we're gonna do. Let me see. We're gonna work on the triceps, right? So put your arms back and out. We'll do it somewhat at the side. So you want to be here. Then the elbows. Push up. And the elbows. Alright? Or you can do it with straight legs. Come down slowly. Hold it. Come up. So you can get creative with any and everything it is that you're doing. You don't need to be sticking to just regular push-ups and just regular reps. There's no need for that. There, right there, I gave you about, I don't know how many I just gave you, 5, 7, 8. You know, a nice little selection of push-ups, and there'll be more too. I'm gonna come through with some more videos, different types of squats, different types of leg movements, things of that nature. So I appreciate you guys. Make sure you share this with somebody that just loves doing chest and that loves doing push-ups, because I know there's a lot of people out there. Also, somebody that tells you they get bored of doing calisthenics or bored of doing regular workouts. You know, send this to them. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Show me or write in the comments what you want to see below, so this way I can bring it to you. I appreciate y'all. Peace and blessings.